All right, y'all, let's talk about Bitcoin. Are we going to hit 50K? Bitcoin is at a very critical level right now, currently at a resistance, finding some resistance. I am currently in a long trade right now from 47,126. This is a trade setup that we were looking at this morning in the Discord, where basically there weren't too many levels to trade, but because we were in that local range right here, we were looking at these wicks down here to potentially get a chickens drinking water trade setup. Okay, that's how us Southerners call a swing failure pattern. And so we had this level marked out at 47,158. We wanted to see us come below that level with the bullish divergence. I had the wicks marked out in the chart earlier this morning when I was doing my daily analysis. And what do you know? We came down below that wick, which was right here, okay? And we got a very, very clear bullish divergence on market cipher B. Boom, off to the races. Now, what is going to happen in the future, okay? I have taken profits out of this long trade. About 50% is still open. But will we hit 50K? It's very possible. But I have to give a warning, which is this. The warning is this. If we look at a higher time frame, we can see that we are building what are known as bearish divergences. Okay, we can see that as the price has been making higher highs, we can also tell that the momentum is making lower highs. If we come to the 2-hour time frame, we can see this even more clearly. If we come to the 1-hour time frame, we can see this even more clearly. Now, every time we put in a bearish divergence, you can see that we get a pretty significant drop. For example, price puts in a higher high right here, momentum puts in a lower high, significant drop. It's about to happen again. Are we going to get a significant drop? Well, if we put on some marks on the chart, we can see that we are coming to a very significant area. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn on my analysis. Boom. Okay, so if we zoom out a little bit, we can see that I am looking at this as a range, okay? I'm looking at this as a horizontal range where we have the value area high right here. Now, we can see historically that when price comes above this value area high, it typically will come back into the value area high. If we are able to come above this white line at about 49,187 and hold above it, I think we can absolutely see 50K. But what we need to do right now, and this is very important, is we need to hold above this level. If we cannot hold above this level, it is very possible that these bearish divergences confirm and we come down lower. Now, what about 50K that everyone wants to see? It's also important to keep in mind the fact that at 50K, we have a very important area of resistance, which is this 786 Fibonacci level, right around 50,021. It's also possible, y'all, that we do get a pump up to 50K and get a bearish divergence, boom, and then drop from there. If we look at market cipher B on the 1 hour, we can see money flow is starting to come down. Okay, if we look at market cipher B on the 2 hour, it looks like money flow is starting to curve up. So in my mind right now, the most important area is what happens right here. If we are able to hold above 49,187, then I am absolutely looking to 50K. If we can come above 50K, then I think we can see much higher prices. I think we can go back to the levels that we were at when we rejected back in the beginning of September. I think we can come back to 53K, but we have to come above this level here. And if these bearish divergences start playing out, then I think we could get a significant move to the downside. Now, full disclosure, guys, I'm currently short right now. I'm short from up here. I'm not even kidding. But I'm still hoping that we come higher. Okay, this is a scalp short. I've already locked in the profits. Stop loss is at the entry, taking 50% out, right, as a scalp, because I don't want to miss the top. But I'm telling you, I would love to see us come to 50K. I would love to see us come higher than that. I am loaded up in my longs. I am loaded up. I am long from 41K. I am long from 40K, and I'm currently now long from 47,128. So if we can pump to 100K, bring it on. But I'm just trying to stay realistic, guys, and trade what the charts say. And right now, things are starting to look a little bit bearish to me. Bearish divergences on the 4-hour time frame. Don't mess around. The daily market cipher B, the happy wappy is starting to look kind of floppy here. The VWAP's turning into a floppy wappy. We're still holding this value area high as our resistance. My bullish hope, guys, is the fact that on the weekly time frame, market cipher B, here, let me go ahead and turn off all these lines. We do have this fresh green dot. I think this fresh green dot could give us a nice pump to the upside. It's very rare that we get a green dot on the weekly time frame and we don't get a significant move to the upside. In fact, I cannot find one time in all of Bybit history that we get a green dot on the weekly and we don't get a significant move to the upside. So this green dot is keeping me super bullish in the long term. Okay, but that being said, I think we could have some short-term volatility, especially if those bearish divergences start to confirm, y'all. If you do not understand what I'm talking about and you don't know how to mark levels on a chart and you don't know how to find juicy trade setups like this juicy long that I entered earlier today, or even this juicy short scalp off the 786 that we entered, check out jasoncaspertrading.com. This course will give you the knowledge and the skills you need to become a more confident, more profitable trader, where we walk you through step by step a systematic, methodical approach to trading, where you can know in advance the trades you're going to take. You will be able to look at a chart and have trade setups like this trade setup that I took long from 47.4 when we got a swing failure pattern off of the golden pocket down here in this local range, which was a very juicy long trade setup. You will learn how to make plans in advance and how to trade these charts up and down like you're shredding up and down an electric guitar fretboard. Currently, there is a 30% discount, limited time. In the description of this video, we'll go through all the TA you need to know, how I use Market Cipher, a very excellent trading indicator, the best that there possibly is. In fact, there's a 25% discount on Market Cipher in the description of this video, walking you through trading strategies that I and my other people use with much success, as well as teaching you how to create your own. Risk management so that you don't blow your account, so that you can be profitable over time. Check it out, y'all. 30% discount in the description of the video. That's it for the Bitcoin technical analysis. Want to come in and give a quick analysis, guys. Yes, things overall on the larger term time frames are looking bullish. We've got the green dot on the weekly, but as we zoom in, there is a lot of downward potential right here. 4-hour bearish divergences do not joke around, guys. They do not joke around. All right, God bless all of you. Peace.